Alright, I have another Ohio sports rundown video for you guys. I want to start the video off by giving props to the Cincinnati Reds. They have now won 11 straight games. They lead the NL Central by a game and a half over the Milwaukee Brewers. They are currently en fuego. They are so hot that I needed another language to convey it. Joey Votto having a great return game in Cincy against Colorado. Very nice to see. Right now, this NL Central is theirs for the taking. That's the benefit of being in a division that isn't so good, to where just one ridiculously hot stretch of play can put you in the driver's seat for the entire season. And right now, the Reds certainly look like they're on their way. It's already been a ridiculous run for the Cincinnati Reds. We'll see if they can continue that tonight. Elly De La Cruz obviously has been huge for them. It seems like ever since they called him up, something has clicked for the Reds. Just something has changed. It does feel like the Reds are cooking with gas right now. We'll see how long it can last. Up in Cleveland in baseball, the Guardians, they are still in the thick of the AL Central race. They have won 4 straight games in their own right, and they're only 1 game right now behind the Minnesota Twins. So if you're a Guards fan, still definitely a lot to pay attention to, a lot to look for. You're in no way bored watching these games right now. Moving on to an update on the Crew, their match against New York City FC. Man, the more things change, the more they seem to stay the same for Columbus. However, it's not all bad, as there was a franchise record broken in their draw on the road 1-1. The Crew giving up some dangerous cross passes, some close calls near the end of the first half. However, early in the second, they got a 1-0 lead. Cucho Hernandez with an assist on the goal scored by Christian Ramirez. That makes it 9 straight games with a goal contribution for Cucho, and that is a franchise record for the Columbus Crew. So congratulations to him. He is on fire, and when he's playing like the way he's playing, he is definitely a major contributor to the Crew's success. However, this is where old habits have been dying hard. Late in stoppage time, with New York City pressing, a deflected pass leads right to a New York City FC player in a dangerous spot. He scores, doesn't miss the mark on that one, and the Crew, they do manage to get a point on the road. That is going to be the, say the line, Bart, we got a point on the road kind of thing. But you did watch 2 points fall out of your hands like they were sands of time or something to that effect. There, you can throw in the excuse that maybe that there's no Lucas Elrayon, but still, whether, with or without him, you definitely want to hold on to that result, especially if you have it very late into the game, as the Crew did. That's a tough result to take, especially considering that the Crew have a very tough matchup tomorrow against Nashville at home. Nashville gave the Crew their most recent loss, but that game was on the road for Columbus, so maybe they feel a little bit better at the lower.com. Moving on to last night's NBA draft. I just made a video about the Cleveland Cavaliers selection of Imani Bates. However, an Ohio State alum went in the first round. Brice Sensabaugh, drafted by the Utah Jazz, 28th overall in the draft. He was a one and done in the OSU uniform, made the Big Ten All-Freshman team. He averaged 16 points to go along with about 5.5 rebounds per game, and he did deal with an injury during the Big Ten tournament, so he was not able to see out the end of the year with Ohio State, but he was certainly able to show NBA level potential at Ohio State, and so I'm wishing him the best in a Utah Jazz uniform. And to end this video off, we're going to be talking about a minor signing made by the Blue Jackets today. They signed Carson Meyer to a 1-year, 2-way deal. It's pretty much almost as low as a cap hit as you can get at the NHL level at $775,000 there. I believe this implicates that the organization does see that, does envision him probably spending a good chunk of the season in the AHL, barring injury. That is probably what's expected of him, unless he has another pretty good training camp and preseason like he did last offseason. In that case, maybe Mike Babcock sees something in him that he likes and he keeps him around the NHL roster. But I do believe the more likelier outcome is, the likelier outcome is that Carson Meyer just sticks in the AHL for most of the year. But again, we'll see. So thank you for watching this video. If you made it this far into it, that is your Ohio Sports Rundown for the time being. I will see you at the next one.